What's up, guys? I am Rachel Photon, and in this reading, we're going to see what the universe wants you to know. With that being said, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. What does the universe want you to know? All right, y'all. I like that. Right in the beginning, you are being told to trust your instincts. All right. There's something really significant, some sort of messages, some sort of inner knowings that you've been getting recently, and you're being told not to doubt that. Okay, to trust your instincts. This could have something to do with something that you could be thinking about going after, manifesting, speaking about, something that you may have thought about someone or something. Maybe something to do with a way of being, a way of expressing yourself. But whatever this is, you're being told to trust your instincts, okay? For some of y'all, this could have something to do with some sort of spirit messages you could have been receiving from your animal guides, your animal spirits, okay? This could be some sort of divine messages you've been receiving from the universe recently. Whatever these messages are that you have been gaining, you're being told to trust your instincts, okay? Some of you all, this has something to do with a new path or a new journey that you're on, a way of seeing something, all right? Something that has been going on, something significant. We will get a little bit more clarity on what that is. So just, enjoy the ride, okay? All right. So for some of y'all, this has to do with you loving yourself and allowing yourself to be loved. For some of y'all, you have dealt with a lot of disrespect in your past. You may have dealt with a lot of betrayal, a lot of people who may have not treated you right, who may have acted like they loved you or cared for you and they really didn't. And it could have been a little bit difficult for you to trust or open up or to really see yourself as valuable or as worthy. Maybe because for some of you all, you may have been betrayed or treated wrong a lot, and it could have made you start to wonder, is it something with you? All right? Do you deserve love? Are you actually the good person? And you're being told not to even think stuff like that. All right? It just so happens that you're a really good person. You have a really good heart. You're very loving and you're very genuine with people. And for a lot of narcissists and demonic entities and evil people, they like people like that. They like to prey upon people like that. Okay? And so that could be one of the reasons why you have dealt with a lot of betrayal or a lot of disrespect or a lot of negativity from people in your past, okay? Some of you all are doing something that makes you very happy, that makes you feel good about yourself, that makes you feel proud of yourself, that it's something that you're choosing to do, not something that others have convinced you to do, right? For some of y'all, I'm sensing that you have chosen to live your life for you and not for others. Okay? You have been taking account of what has gone on in your life, why things have happened in your life, why your life has gone the way that it has gone, and you have found common traits between maybe why you were succeeding when you were succeeding and why you may have failed when you failed, or why you have attracted good people and what you were doing when you attracted bad people, right? And when were you your happiest, when were you not your happiest, those types of things. Just really looking at yourself and your life and taking accountability for what you do cause or allow to happen to you, and for what you don't. And you're trusting your guidance, your instincts, or you're being told to trust this process that you're going through. Some of you are recognizing that you may have trusted the wrong people, or there are people who do not deserve your trust, and you know this, you sense this, but they could have been working very hard to make you believe that you could trust them. Okay. There are people who want to love you, who want to give you the love that you deserve. They may have seen the things that you have gone through, the things that you have dealt with. They may have seen the mistreatment of others, and they do not like it. They are not for it. Some of y'all, these are actual people who are possibly wanting to encourage you and love on you and show you how special and valuable you are. Some of you all, these are your spirit guides. These are your ancestors, your guardian angels, nature spirits, the sun, the moon, okay? But some of you all, you may have become better at allowing yourself to be loved, because maybe you've dealt with different things in your life, betrayals, mistreatment, so on and so forth, and you could have had your guards up, and so you weren't as gung-ho about accepting love or seeing it as authentic, genuine, and true, and not just a game or manipulative tactics and so on. Okay, so someone could be very happy that you are allowing them to love on you, that you're seeing things from the right perspectives, that you are trusting your instincts. For some of y'all, I'm sensing that there could have been someone who was trying to make it difficult for you to trust your instincts, for you to be able to know what path you're meant to be on, what's the right choice or decision to make, who you should invest your time, efforts, or energies into, and who you shouldn't, who you should trust, who you shouldn't, things of that sort. And that's really wild that there are people out there that are like that, okay? It's possible because they know that these individuals may actually really genuinely care for you, or really do want to help you, or really do love you, and really want to see you do great and see the best in you, and they see their true potential in you. And so maybe they know things about these people, and they're nervous that they'll tell them about them, or tell you about them, or put you up on game as to what's really going on, or maybe just simply like confirm the things that you could have been wondering or thinking about. But whatever those tactics were that individual was trying, or those people were trying to mess with your intuition, your instincts, they were not successful at trying to cause you to not be able to know the truth, and what path you need to be on, and who's really for you and who really isn't. Okay? You are definitely meant to give yourself love, and you're definitely meant to love people. Okay? You are lovable. For some of y'all, you could have dealt with people who wanted you to feel like you were not lovable, who wanted you to feel like you were not appreciated, like you were not valued, like you're not worthy, or that you're nothing. Okay? And you're a beautiful, glorious being to this universe, to the world, to many people. Many people love you. Some of you all, I see that you've been taking care of yourself better, and you have been prioritizing yourself more and the things that make you happy and that benefit you more. And I'm not just talking about like egotistical desires. I'm talking about genuine self-love, rituals for yourself to make yourself happy, to make yourself feel good, to make you to make your mental space easy to access and work with, to make your emotions cleansed and pure and untainted and able to be controlled and expressed in the ways that you would like. Your environments, making sure that your environments are nurturing to you, not sucking from you, pulling from you, draining you, and things of that sort. I see real true self-care that you could have been doing recently or thinking about doing, and that could be one of the things that the divine is and the universe is urging you to trust your instincts about. There's something really significant about you loving yourself and allowing yourself to be loved. There's some sort of like aura or some sort of energy that you emanate when you do this. Because I'm sensing it's almost like if you can't love yourself, how do you expect others to love you? Right? If you can't treat yourself with respect, how can you expect others to treat yourself with respect? If you are not happy within yourself and within your environment, how can you expect to attract others that are happy within themselves and in their environments truly? Right? It's that type of thing. Man, I see in these cards, like, these animals are just loving on this woman. There are so many people that absolutely adore you. And you may not have realized it or recognized it until recently. Something about give yourself a hug. Hug on yourself. Hug yourself. Allow yourself to be loved on by the universe. The universe wants to show you how glorious you are, how loved you are, how honored you are. It's like you have these gifts and these abilities and these powers. But when you're not loving yourself, when you're not seeing yourself as glory, as powerful, as honorable, when you're not respecting yourself, when you're engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors, it's almost like the power, you don't recognize it as much, or it's not as available or as accessible to you. Somebody knows this. Somebody has really studied you and watched you for some of y'all. That's not for all of y'all. Okay? For some of y'all, this is just what the universe wants you to know. They want you to understand that and overstand it. That if you really want to tap into these gifts and these abilities and this true potential and gloriousness that you are and that you have to love yourself. You have to value yourself. You have to honor yourself. You have to appreciate yourself. And not in egotistical, narcissistic ways, but in the ways that you would a child that you love. When you honor them, when you congratulate them, when you love on them, when you respect them. The same way that you would, for some of y'all, that you would honor those that you love or who you love or what you love, you need to do that for yourself. Right? You know how, like, if you have a special thing that you love or that you care about, let's say an example, a special item of some sort, you might give it a nice place. You might keep that area clean that you have it in and things like that. You might goggle at it, right? You might stare at it, spend time with it, things of that sort. You got to do that for yourself. Those, like, treat yourself like that. And some of you all have already been doing that. And it may feel weird or odd because you may have been others focused for so long, or you may have been, you know, really just going through it, okay? And now that things are becoming better, you've started to see things better. You started to give yourself more love, more care, more nurturing. You started to put up boundaries. You stopped allowing people to just treat you any kind of way. Your senses are becoming better at sniffing out people who aren't really for you before you even get deeply involved with them, type of stuff. So it may seem weird or odd because you could be used to turmoil, chaos, all this other stuff. Please allow yourself to continue to give yourself that love, that respect, that honor. Saying no to the things that aren't for you, to the people who aren't really for you. No matter what the repercussions are. Now, that's not to say, you know, put yourself in harm's way or to do something that would really mess your life up. You know, in those types of situations, you got to be real tactful about who you're dealing with and how you're dealing with them and the moves that you're making. Okay? But yeah. Love and let yourself be loved. Trust your instincts. You are not alone. Guardian angel card. It's almost like someone or people wanted you to feel alone. Wanted you to feel like you weren't supported, like you weren't, like that people don't look forward to seeing you or being around you or being involved with you. It's like they wanted you to look at all the negatives or look at yourself as something that's not as awesome as it is. And your guardian angels are here for you. They are defending you. They are protecting you. You are not alone. You're never alone. There's people who really do love you, who really do care for you. Let's get some other cards. Let's look at some tarot here, y'all. Okay. Trust your instincts. You are not alone. It's almost like somebody could have wanted God to forsaken you. Or your ancestors or your angels. So that you wouldn't have some sort of protection, or so that you wouldn't feel loved, or so that you would make choices and decisions based off of like a survival mentality. It's like somebody was trying to play off of somebody's like survival instincts, like the flight or fight or fight. Human nature. Like, you know how, like, in example, humans need to feel loved and to feel like they're a part of something and to have communion and to feel useful and things of that sort. It's like those human instincts, those natural human tendencies, the very basic human tendencies and wants and needs. It's like somebody was trying to prey off of that, or that part of you. But you have ancestor spirits, nature spirits, angelic beings, extra dimensional beings, all kinds of stuff that are Like, they're standing up for you. They're looking out for you. They're protecting you and they're defending you, because you are a being that is very, very loved and cherished and very needed in this world. Even if you don't think it, even if you don't feel that way, even if people never tell you stuff like that, it is true. You may have been in communication with your ancestral spirits recently, or your ancestor spirits could be wanting to communicate more with you. Maybe that's what, maybe there was an entity or individuals that were trying to distract you to keep you from being able to gain some sort of knowledge or wisdom from these spirit guides that you have. Because your spirit guides would put them would put them in their place, but also like they would put you up on game so that you know what's going on, so you can see what's happening. They might be able to show you different things, express different things to you to help you not to self-sabotage, or to help keep you from involving yourself with individuals that you're not meant to involve yourself with. So many of you all, your life force has been increasing tremendously since you have been giving yourself more love, more respect, more honor. There are entities or these people or this individual that could have been trying to take from you or make you feel like you were less than or not valuable or not worthy. They wanted you giving your life force to them. They're the type of individual that takes and doesn't really give. But what little they do give, they make it seem like it's the world. The ancestors are protecting your life force. You're doing things that increase your life force, that don't drain it, that don't waste it. The number 11 could be significant. The number 2, the number 3. It's like you're getting back to the true, who you truly are, who you really are. You know how sometimes when you hang around certain people for a while, sometimes if you're not firm in your own energy and your own essence and your own beingness, sometimes like their energy might like affect yours, right? And maybe you start thinking in ways that they thought, or seeing life in ways that they see life, or acting or behaving in ways that they do. You have officially let go of some sort of like not so good energy that was trying to attach itself to you. Remember I said about your aura, right? In the beginning, there's something significant about your aura, your energy. Someone could have been trying to deplete your aura, and the universe put a stop to that. They're not able to deplete your aura. Maybe that's how you'll know who is not for you or who is for you. Because when you're involved with certain individuals, you will notice certain things about your aura or your energy, how you look at yourself, how you view the world. If you feel like you're constantly pouring into somebody else and not into yourself, and they're not somebody who you should really be doing that for, either they've convinced you to do that or have done some sort of like witchery to make you feel obligated to do that or be involved with that. Or like I said, maybe they preyed upon natural human instincts. If you're feeling that way, that something about your aura is different and not in a way that you may like it to be, that's probably the people that you may need to spend less time around, or to not be involved with if you can, or to let go of or move on from, or things or ways of being and acting and behaving. Your life force has improved tremendously. Some of you all has something to do with you finding out something that was hidden. Some sort of truth that was hidden has been revealed to you. Someone didn't want you to find out some sort of truth. Like I said, possibly something about your life force. How powerful your life force energy is. How beneficial you really are to people. How great you really are. Someone was trying to hide their true intentions with you. Okay? But you recognized what the truth was. You sensed something and you made the changes that you needed to. You did what you needed to do. Okay? They wanted you to be in hermit mode. They wanted you to feel like I said, like you don't have some sort of support. Or that's how you were feeling with that individual. Like you couldn't be your true self. Or in that situation. Or like you had to kind of like stay to yourself. Not be as sociable. Not be as happy. Some of you all, it took you to be to yourself to figure something out, to recognize what way you needed to deal with something, or what path you needed to be on, or where you needed to move forward next. You're coming out of some sort of hermit mode. Again, this also has to do with you not, if you weren't giving yourself the love that you needed, if you weren't protecting yourself, if you weren't standing up for yourself, if you weren't honoring yourself. You could have been giving too much to those who didn't deserve it. Your energy is extremely healing. You could have helped heal someone who may not have deserved to be healed. Or they were using themselves to, they were using you to make themselves stronger, more powerful, to feed possibly their ego. It's almost like somebody tried to treat you or keep you as like a spiritual slave of some sort. And you were able to escape that. You were able to get away from that. For some of y'all, that's not for all of y'all. Others of you, there could have been something that was essentially like not allowing you to really, like I said before, like access your true power, your true abilities, or like express these powers, these gifts, or these abilities in the ways that are most beneficial for you. And you were able to stop engaging in that, or stop doing that, or stop focusing on that, because you recognize that it was not beneficial for you. It was not good for you. And it wasn't giving you more of what you need. Oof. Oof. The ancestors have helped you heal something. It has something to do with a need to be accepted or approved or seen or valued or recognized, or like feeling a part of something. Because for some of y'all, that's where a lot of those issues that you were dealing with in your past was coming from. was wanting to be loved, wanting to be appreciated, wanting to be seen as worthy, as valuable, as a part of something. You know, some of y'all have overcame abandonment issues. And like I told you, there was an individual for some of y'all or people who knew what your past was or what you dealt with in your past or the type of personality that you have or who you are, and they preyed upon that. And I'm not talking about PRAYED, although they could have prayed evil, right? But I'm talking about PREYED. They preyed upon those parts of you. And you have freed yourself from that. You're not allowing people to oppress you or to make you feel oppressed. You're no longer oppressing yourself if you were. I see a lot of passion, inspiration. There's a lot of fire energy. Like I told y'all, you've got your life force is very, very powerful. And it is directly due to these choices and these decisions that you made for yourself that make you very happy. You have the joy card and the pleasure card, the 9 of water, the 6 of water, 9 and 6, okay? The number 2, the number 9, the number 10 or 1. I see a lot of 1s. Okay, a lot about you putting yourself first. Because for some of y'all, you were raised or maybe experienced difficulties or issues or problems when you would put yourself first in the past. Because you were dealing with people who weren't meant to be on this journey with you. Okay, or who were not part of your tribe, or who the divine did not ordain for you to be involved with. If they cannot respect you valuing yourself, honoring yourself, and putting yourself first when you really need to, they're probably not meant to be involved with you, or they're probably not for you. They really probably aren't. A red flag. Okay? That's a red flag. I see a lot of red, a lot of the color red, purple. I see a lot of sunsets or sunrises, the moon. A lot of moon, like a lot of cars with the moon on it. It's like you're no longer hiding how you really feel. Because for some of y'all, you could have been hiding how you really feel to not rock the boat, so to say, too much, or to not push people away from you, or to not look like to not have people misjudging you or things of that sort. But some of y'all not speaking the truth or being your true self or expressing your emotions in the ways that they come, for some of y'all, that was affecting your life force. It could have been causing chaos and instability. You may have found a better way to express yourself or to do what you need to do to enhance your life force. Someone was trying to oppress your happiness and your pleasure and your wealth. Okay, but they are not successful. They are being blocked from being able to do that. You do have a wealth of joy naturally. Okay, you please a lot of people. You're very pleasing to a lot of people. For some of y'all, this has to do with Maybe you're being more particular about what you eat, the things that you think as you cook your food, the things that you're listening to as you're cooking your food, how you feel when you're cooking your food, what kind of vibrations are around your drinks, your food, your liquids. What are you thinking about when you're bathing? There's a lot that goes into self-love and self-care that people may forget from time to time. Okay? You're overflowing with an abundance of energy, of love. Like you have endless amounts of love to give to people. And you're naturally, when you're in your own essence, in your own energy, and not dealing with the nonsense of other people, you're naturally a very, very, very happy person. You actually are very abundant. Your life force is very abundant. And you can manifest with ease. Somebody knows that about you. They could have been trying to use you to help them manifest more, better, quicker, easier. But then when it came time for you to use that for yourself, they wanted to have a problem with it or try to make it difficult for you. Or that's what their plans were. And the divine put a stop to that. Okay? Something about tending to the mental garden is very powerful for you. And an actual physical garden. You're about to gain a very powerful or beautiful harvest of some sort, especially when it comes to wealth, of happiness and joy, because of these decisions and these choices that you have made to put yourself first, to love on yourself, to trust your instincts, to allow yourself to be loved by the right people and by the universe, by knowing that you deserve good things, knowing that you deserve for the things that you want to manifest, not sabotaging them as they're manifesting by thinking that it's not going to work, or it's not going to, or you're not worthy of that, or why are you even thinking that that could happen? You know what I'm saying? You could have been dealing with people who are insecure. If you were insecure, you're not insecure anymore, or you have overcome insecurities of some sort. Okay? Yeah. Wow. Like I told y'all, wow. These are things that you dealt with in your past where they made you feel like you weren't lovable, like you weren't valuable, or like that you're just like hyping your own self up, that you're not really seeing reality for what it really is, nervous, questioning, wondering, doing things that were self-sabotaging to try to fulfill some sort of like primal needs. You get what I'm saying? And you're not doing that anymore. You're not operating out of those perspectives, that energy. You're not letting the things that hurt you to guide the way that you live or the way that you experience life. It's like some of y'all have overcome some sort of trauma, like some sort of disorder of some sort. You're actually like legitimately healed for some of y'all. Now, I am not a licensed medical physician or psychologist or anything like that, but the facts are the facts, and some of y'all are actually healed. Okay? You're not allowing things that interfere with this healed self. You're no longer doing things that hurt yourself to try to gain love from others. You're not afraid of being hurt. You're okay with being in your own energy, doing things in your own way, loving on yourself, not being accepted or you know, whatever the case may be. And I look, y'all's life is about to change like for the better. For the better, or it has been. So I'm going to get y'all a piece of wisdom from the Native Spirit Oracle deck, okay? I'm going to get y'all a piece of wisdom. Can we get some wisdom for this reading? Wow. So you have the Medicine Woman, the Medicine Man card, okay, from the tarot deck, and then you have the Medicine Bag card from the Native Spirit deck, okay? So definitely a lot of healing, a lot of inner turmoil that is no longer there. It has been rid of. Just a lot of very powerful energy for you that is good for you. Okay, so let's see what Medicine Bag, what the message is for you all. All right. If I can remember, I will link the link to this deck or into the other, you know, cards that I use in this deck in this reading down in the description. Okay. Medicine Bag. Gather your resources. Be discerning. Vast inner power is growing in your life. That's wild, right? Remember, y'all had the Life Force energy card, and I told y'all your aura has been enhancing, it's been improving, and your Life Force energy. That is wild. All right. Be discerning. Vast inner power is growing in your life. Step back and let it grow. And as a side note, y'all, I'm telling y'all, these whoever or others, if it's not someone yet, others will see it. And you just got to make sure that you don't become a prime prey or target for those who need that kind of energy. Okay? Those who aren't using it for the right reasons, or who aren't acting out of love, so to say. True love, real love, genuine love. Vast inner power is growing in your life. Step back and let it grow. There are times to shine brightly for all to see, and there are also times to choose carefully who sees your true self. And you have the Hermit card, but it is reversed. So it's time for you to come out of hermit mode, or that is what you're doing, and it's good for you. Okay? You're becoming more comfortable with this energy, with you, with who you are, with valuing yourself, with honoring yourself, with not caring if people look at you and think that you're selfish, narcissistic, egotistical, you know, whatever they think. Choose wisely. Do not make hasty decisions. You are protected from any less than positive outside influences. And remember, y'all, you had the Guardian Angel card. You are not alone. Okay, someone thought that you were that they were going to be able to get away with something that they were doing with you that wasn't good, and they did not. Okay? If it doesn't feel right, hold back. You're protected from any less than positive outside influences. Your capacity and potential are growing in leaps and bounds. Your native spirit wants you to know it's traditional in indigenous cultures to carry a medicine bag or medicine bundle as a form of protection, and also as a way to access your personal power through the sacred objects that are held there. The items in the medicine bag each contain potent qualities that allow one's abilities to magnify and also help one commune with the Creator. As your power grows, take time to protect it. Just as you protect a seedling in the early months, and then later, once it's an established tree, it can withstand the storms of time. Protect your growing power, and it will become as mighty as an ancient oak. All right, y'all? So definitely be protective about your power, all right? And don't feel like you're selfish or you're narcissistic or you're being sneaky with doing so. Okay, because not everybody needs to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. All right. Some of you all may need to update or upgrade your bag, your medicine bag, if you have one. Maybe you just need to sit and sit with the contents. Look at them. Think about them. Maybe they have a message for you. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll get one more for y'all. Okay. Let's get one more Native Spirit Oracle card. Okay. I just see somebody is like extremely happy for you. They're extremely happy for you that you figured something out. That you see the truth about something, possibly about yourself. Okay? Because like I said, some of y'all, you could have been dealing with some sort of insecurities in your past. And it was because of what you were dealing with or who you were dealing with. But you have overcome them. And someone could be really happy about that. Okay? Some of y'all, these individuals that were not right for you, they could have been preying upon those insecurities. Okay? But anyway, let's see. Let's get some more wisdom for this reading. One more, please. All right. Storyteller. Storyteller. Storyteller card. It says, live larger than life. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meaning that you give events. Find interpretations that empower you rather than diminish you. Be the storyteller and the hero of your own life. Give your personal story empowering meanings. So as a side note, when I heard that, an example of that would be, instead of when you tell somebody about the bad that has happened in your life, tell it from a standpoint of victory, of what you have overcome, what you have accomplished, what you have been able to escape from, to get away from, not from the victim mentality perspective of it. That, oh, they did this to you, they did that, oh my God, da, da, da. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can change what role you played in the situation. Just because if you were a victim at one point doesn't mean you have to continue to act out of the mindset of the victim. You can choose to act out of the mindset of the victor. Some of y'all, that's actually what you have been doing recently. That is very powerful for you. You've been taking your power back, right? Around the evening campfire, your native spirit wants you to know, around the evening campfire, clan members always look forward to the storyteller recounting events of the daily happenings of the tribe. Even the most mundane event took on a vibrancy in the expert hands of an experienced storyteller. The storyteller card chose you to remind you to be the champion of your own personal myth. Be the central character. Don't live life according to the needs and expectations of others. Don't be a bit player in your own story. Wow. So for some of y'all, I also sense that if you're a journal writer, if you write in journals, like you journal about what you've gone through or your day or what you're thinking about, that's another place that you don't want to be writing from a victim standpoint, from a victim mentality. Okay? Write your story, write what you're writing from like an adventurous standpoint, from a winner's standpoint. I hope y'all let me know if y'all are getting what I'm saying in the comment section, okay, y'all? Somebody's gonna know what I'm saying. Why? That's meant for somebody, all right, y'all? So yeah, I'm really excited for you all. I'm really happy for y'all. This is very good. To see you break free from whatever that was, to see you not struggling with whatever you were struggling with before, if you were, and also catching yourself before you end up in a situation that's not good for you. All right. So with that being said, y'all, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next reading.